I think this is a really powerful way to make a difference. I often feel lucky because it's my job as a physician. I have kind of an old school take on it that it's the lineage of healers. And I think over thousands of years, healers were, you know, head, heart, gut connected to people in their communities. And a lot of the time, there was nothing they could do. But actually, what they did was connect, which is therapeutic from a place of compassion and kindness and et cetera. And so much of my practice then is the physiologic manifestations of trauma and overwhelm. And the majority of my patients that don't get better, that's where they're stuck. And so now I realize the degree to which I can release this for myself empowers me to help them find and release it. And a lot of this season, just by happenstance of the Field Notes podcast, has been talking with folks sort of coming into this space through different doors that you just invoked. Um, the way you invoked it was so elegant and succinct. I'm kind of blown away. So sometimes as the host, I have to say, wow, that's so cool what I just heard, right? I wish I was in the audience rather than the host just because I want to just stop and savor it. Um, you did talk about these things are in our body. I think we just need to take that as a given. That's the science now, that's the energetic observation. I mean, healers, yogis, scientists, physiologists, uh, Bessel van der Kolk with The Body Keeps the Score, starting with PTSD and Vietnam veterans. I mean, basically the data's in our fascia, our cells. Uh, so I don't know that we're serving our audience to go too far. Do you think there's any part of the science? Sometimes people in Western industrialized cultures have to have a little bit of why we do that. You talked about it as being protective. I resonate with that. But
Hmm.
before we talk in what to do about it, anything more people need to know about why we store this for safety, or does it flash and print in our consciousness as overwhelm, flash and print into our tissues, and we're just sort of carrying it, but we don't know it?
Hmm. Yeah, this is so layered and depending on your belief system, I believe that we carry through the generations and also through lifetimes and and that we are seeking a body to carry out our life's purpose. And not to say that we chose the trauma. Certainly that's not it. I think there's so much in rewriting the story around it that is so therapeutic. And I think like generations are born with another opportunity to rewrite the story. Not like I'm making things up and I'm spiritually bypassing and I'm ignoring the things. That's not it. It's more like I could tell the story of my grandmother and her mother being sent to take a shower during the Holocaust and how they were set to be killed. And on that day, the showers were broken and their lives were spared. I could tell the story about my grandfather being starved and how the acids ate away at his stomach, and he had to have a significant part of his stomach removed because the acids ate away at the lining. And what was modeled to me is when they immigrated to Montreal, they never told the story in the victim space at all.